Hello, everyone.
And welcome to our What's Sold Sunday. Sunday.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Good morning, everyone. So this is the first time I think that we're actually filming What's Sold Sunday on Sunday, and it's just
Been a very long time since we've done so.
Yes, we've just been a little behind. So good morning, everyone, or good early afternoon, possibly, if you're seeing it by early afternoon. It is a What's Sold Sunday today, which means we're going to be, of course, talking about our sales from the week from Posh, eBay, Depop, all that stuff.
All the places, all the things.
Yeah, so I would say that this week wasn't like the bestest sales week ever.
I had a pretty good week.
I definitely am still kind of on catch-up mode from our 8-day trip and then having Melinda over before that for a whole long weekend. I'm still catching up. I've been like getting stuff listed that's been sitting around the room. I've been catching up on stuff that we got at the bins this week. Just feel like my sales are a little lacking because I haven't been doing much sharing, offer sending, or cross-posting, which is kind of like the recipe for sales. So if you don't put the ingredients in, you're not going to get the result. And I have definitely not been doing that. I've just been trying to like list, basically.
Oh yeah, I took so many pictures from all the stuff from that bins haul that we posted. Was that this week?
Yeah.
That seems like a lifetime ago.
It does.
That's coming down the pipeline at some point. But there was like 90 things that I had to photograph.
And also, I've been like kind of focused, because I went to the bins twice this week. I've been kind of focused on like sourcing, because I really feel like we're kicking into where we should be posting a lot of good like sweaters, jeans, and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get new stuff. So cross-posting is kind of taking a back seat. And I know the inevitable is coming up where we have to do quarterly taxes very soon. So if you don't know, quarterly taxes are due, I think,
not fun.
September 15th, which means we're getting very close to needing to like do all that, and that's like the biggest headache 4 times a year. It makes me sad, makes my wallet and bank account sad.
Love that.
And I've just been pushing it off, so I know soon I'll have to be doing that as well. So lots of like, I feel like this is busy work season.
It's busy work season. And then we swing into Q4, and oh Lord.
Well, and you get busy again with job.
I do get busy with school, and I have our local art festival that I do a children's tent for, so I have that beautiful, wonderful thing to put on. I have a lot. September is a very, like, busy month. If I kind of, like, retreat into my, like, real life for all of September and probably all of October, I do apologize.
Yeah, brace for the return to possibly a little bit more frequency of videos being just me. Ryan will, of course, like last year, try to be in as many as possible, and he definitely isn't like leaving or anything, but like there might be a little more frequency of me like doing a haul alone or something like that, because Ryan, of course, has his big boy job to get back to. I
got an 8 to 4 I gotta go to.
Yeah. So anyways, but we are here to talk about sales. But before we talk about sales, we do, of course, have a Valentine VIP to talk about. Which, speaking of Valentines, I believe this next week there will be a Valentine video going up. We're gonna do some updates on the things we've been doing the past couple months, so look forward to that. But anyways, our Valentine VIP this week is Lori, and Lori's username is clothescall713, CLOTHESCALL713. But if you didn't catch that spelling, of course, she's the first link below, so go check out Lori's closet. She has some really fun home stuff to look through, and some really fun bags and wallets to look through. So bags wise, she has like a JW Anderson. She has quite a few Brahmin bags, like the really fun, colorful ones. Those Brahms. She's got a Celine bag, a vintage one that's really cute. She has a vintage Gucci too. She has Coach and Tom Weisselman. That like
lips. I had the opportunity to buy one of those bags.
I don't think hers was the lips one, but it was a different one from that collection. That's that's a really
lips
pretty
bags.
She has a Kate Spade like tennis racket graphic backpack. It was really fun to look through her. She just has a lot of Freebirds shoes and some really fun vintage home pieces. So definitely go check out Lori's closet. Give her some shares, give her some likes, give her some purchases, and give her some love.
I need one of those like little like tuning whistles. Ooh, that was a good one.
Lori got a real one.
That was a big one.
Lori was holding out for a real one.
That gave me a little whiplash.
That gave you a little vertigo.
Yeah. I mean, the room is everything is just, I feel like I'm on
Lori. I picture Lori like the like Peanuts cartoon, like you screamed it and she just like flipped out backwards away from her computer. Just,
I love that. Oh, I do love a Peanuts moment. Oh, that was fun.
Now that we've berated Lori.
Ah, what a joy.
This is the week of the 10th through the 16th. I didn't write it down. I actually didn't have sales for the first couple days, so I was trying to piece that together. But let's start off with eBay, I guess.
Yeah.
So on eBay, I had a couple sales, including one that was pretty good.
I had a decent little eBay sale.
So my first sale on eBay for this week was this vintage gothic. Now get ready for the Wish title. A vintage gothic Y2K emo rivet faux leather rainbow leopard belt. Usually I put gothic, emo, punk, I put all of them in. So I'm kind of surprised I didn't. But this was one of those very Hot Topic looking ones. It wasn't actually branded that way, so I don't know if they sell ones that aren't branded Hot Topic. I don't know. But same buy. And this was new condition, sold for $20. Those always get so much attention. It's a good traffic driving piece.
It really is. Which is funny because what was a traffic driving thing 10 years ago? A piece of Anthropology. And now it's this.
Yeah, so...
Oh, how things have changed.
These kind of take a while to sell, and they obviously don't garner buco bucks, but they do drive a lot of traffic. So they sold for $20, and the buyer did pay shipping, and that did not go through promotion. And funny enough, this sold to somebody in Minneapolis, so hopefully I will see the punk girly running around in her
Midwestern folks.
Yeah, it might not be the last time I'll see that belt.
They do really good on Depop.
Yeah, they do.
So
they
good on
do really
Depop.
good on Mercari.
Yeah,
they do get a lot of likes on Posh. They kind of
that needs to be a documentary. The intersection between the real Y2K moms and Mercari.
The real Y2K moms.
I don't think it's teenagers. I think it's moms that are just I think they're in that little, yeah.
So my next sale on eBay was my good one, and you might want to take out the Bolo notebook because this was definitely a new brand to me when I first found it. So it is called Horror Vacui, HORROR. VACUI. That's the brand name. And this was the Kalia floral printed puff sleeve ruffle detail midi dress. Very Vampire's Wife vibes to me. Very
100%.
Christy Dawn, Gal Meets Glam, that kind of type of person, I feel like. So this actually sold internationally, which I have noticed some of the more obscure luxury and designer brands will go international. It did go through promotion too, and it sold for $244.36. So I'm assuming cute. What a cute number.
What a demure little number.
So I'm assuming that this went through my 18% off offer because I don't really know where else that change would come from. But anyways, I'll take it.
Want 36 cents?
She just wanted to tip me 30.
It's rounding up.
Yeah.
At Goodwill.
Or maybe she rounded down from $2.45. She was like, you don't deserve that much.
She goes, I'm going to put this in my cookie jar, thank you.
Yeah. And then my next sale on eBay was this Avec Les Filles Sailor Nautical Striped Ombre Wool Double-Breasted Coat. I will say for the most part with Avec Les Filles, I consign them. They used to do really good, but I think...
And then they went to TJ Maxx.
And I think there's a lot of people that will buy palettes, and I think Avec Les Filles is a palette babe.
Oh, immediately.
Avec Les Filles, I think
straight to palettes.
Wherever, I have no clue where people get it, but wherever people get the Nordstrom Rack, Nordstrom palettes, I think those are filled to the brim with Avec Les Filles, Blank NYC, and all that type of stuff. So those brands can be a little tricky, but they sold for $40, buyer paid shipping. That's actually really good for Avec Les Filles. I will totally take it. That was a bin spine. It was new. So then for my own personal collection, I wanted it to be, but it didn't fit well. Tombolo Rare Leovi Art Button Summer Shirt. It was so cute. Just classical Mexican style art and this
love Tombolo.
I love Tombolo. If I had the money, I would own so much Tombolo, but it is so expensive.
Yeah,
that's another one. If you don't know, put it in the Bolo notebook.
If Mr. Tombolo.
If you still got the Bolo notebook out and you didn't put it back on the shelf, add Tombolo on there. This sold for $85, and the buyer paid shipping. I think I paid probably $50, so in the end I still did make a little bit of money.
Make a little bit of money.
And last but not least, on eBay is my favorite piece I've ever seen by this brand in my entire life. So it is
so cute.
It's Mango, which if you ever see MNG, same thing. It's kind of
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I should know that. I had no idea. I thought MNG was just its own other little fast fashion company, how Ramwi and Shein.
Yeah, they are.
I thought it was that kind of situation, separate but.
Mango, not to be mixed up with guava.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start my other fast fashion company. Guava.
Yeah.
Apple.
Pomegranate.
Grape.
Pomegranate. No more.
No pomegranates!
Fun fact, that was where my dad works.
No pomegranates!
Pomegranates! I don't want them anywhere near here.
If you've ever seen that video.
We've totally derailed. So Mango, if you don't know, is basically like kind of a European H&M.
It's like Zara, yeah.
Yeah, it's in that same family. I'm sure there's stores here too, but this was the handmade crochet wide sleeve knit top. This sold for $60, but like, it's so cute.
It's so fun.
And I did have it listed for like 80 or 90. Once again, this had a lot of likes, so I was happy to finally see that sell. It is so cute, and it'll be so good for like a cottage girl fall. It just gets me so excited.
That crochet can't be made by a machine.
I don't forget
So
that
somebody
ever.
like handmade that, so I'm glad you saw that.
Yeah,
for
well, it said
$60.
Mango handmade. I think H&M and Zara always try to pull that thing where they're like,
Well,
this is the
like,
quality conscious,
it's
handmade,
but
green,
it's handmade by a child.
recyclable, loved, like...
And what's our vocab word of the day?
Exclusive, limited edition.
Greenwashing.
I don't understand the, like, limited edition, exclusive, special, rare, handmade. I'm like, you're Zara.
So
you're Zara. Like, let's reel her in a little bit there, but okay.
Zara just isn't into.
Anyways, now that my eBay took 3 hours.
Okay, my first on eBay was a really good sale from the consignment store haul that we did those many days ago, and it was this Johnny Was gray silk for love and liberty slip dress, absolutely beautiful. Love the little like bohemian flare it had on the bottom hem. It sold full price for $140.
Nice.
That went to Iowa. And it went to like a little farmer town in Iowa, which I think is so fun. Run through your barn in like a little pair of galoshes and like a really big oversized sweater.
Don't
like
trip over their pigs.
And like a silk dress. Oh yeah, but then you go
Maybe it's for the state fair.
Oh my god. I forgot about like the drama and conflama of like the outfits that people wear to the state fair. Whoa. Next on eBay was this Hilo Hattie plus size women's hibiscus printed little top, sold for $22.50. I make something. Not a lot of promoted listings this week though.
That's a good thing.
Interesting.
Though, I guess, because then you get more. Yeah.
Next, this was not a promoted listing, but this...
If anyone's like, what faces am I making? I'm trying not to sneeze.
Pineapple. Yeah. This one went to the lovely, the wonderful Miss Carol, who is an Iowegian that has since flown the coop.
Iowegian.
As have I. This was a really hysterical top, and from a store that I feel like is also very rooted in Iowan culture, Maurice's.
Oh, this
The Maurice's crop top t-shirt, but it was ears of corn. It was wonderful.
It was not crop.
No, it was not. Because when you're working in farms, you can't have your belly hanging out because you're gonna get scratched. This was hysterical. She bought it for $24. Miss Carol, hope you love it, girly. Next was another really fun little Y2K find. This Alberto Macaulay green beaded scrunch top sold for $25. The Depop girlies were circling this thing like I was chumming the water. Are you kidding me? I probably had, no joke, like 7 questions on this. Which, like, for a Depop girly to come ask a question, like, that's intent. That is intent to purchase.
The credit card is in her hand as she's typing.
Boom, boom, boom. Sold for $25. Next was another really funny little Y2K find. This Lucky Brand brown graphic wide neck t-shirt. These always do good for me. I do not know why. Like, they really didn't do that good, and then all of a sudden, they pick up. This one sold for $26, which was my full asking price. And then my last sale was another really amazing full asking price. Was this Victoria's Secret Coquette Bow Blush Pink Bustier Negligee little lingerie situation. $50.
Nice.
Full price.
That's a lot.
For $50-buckaroos.
That's crazy.
That was a really good one.
So I did not have anything on Mercari. Did you have anything on Mercari or Depop?
I had one on Mercari. So here's my little victory lap, everybody. I sold this Faraday long sleeve organic cotton cashmere ribbed, really cute little button front top. Sold for $50.
Nice. Just more proof that like anything sells on Mercari. There's not much of a like rhyme or reason.
It's a garage sale.
Rhythm. Like, well, I've sold like sale. Nation on there, and I wouldn't
I've
normally
sold a
think
few
that
Nation
that's a
pieces
thing.
Of it. It's moms. It's the
there's
moms.
the moms.
That's where they
there's
go.
the Y2K girlies, but there's also like there's a lot
Japanese
of different crowds.
collectors.
Yeah,
there's a lot of folks
there.
over there, which is good. Let me spin you the yarn of my Depop sales. I sold some very things that I think we will see a lot more in
some
fall.
very things.
I have purse is kind of what that is.
I sell purse.
I have purse. Leather jackets. I think this is one of my predictions. But I think like not black leather jackets. I think they're going to be like colors. This one was adorable. It was this really amazing Massimo green leather jacket. Phenomenal. Sold for $40. I had it listed at $50. I think they wanted to counteract for a little bit of shipping. These like dark florals I think are going to be really in. Like not like a vibrant floral.
Mind you, this is not based off of any research.
No, this
we
is
have not
this
done
is
any
just
research
me
yet.
kind of like keeping a dog ear open for like what's been really popular on the internet the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Y2K dark red black floral slip plus size dress. Sold for $27. That had 97 likes.
Nice.
Whoa. Next, this was, I think, my first real international sale on Depop. This went to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I don't know what the Canadian national anthem is. I was going to sing it. I'm sorry.
Canada.
Full price. Shipping $34.99 to ship from one of the closest United States to Canada to.
We could probably just go in the backyard and kind of like give it a good like
I think if we put it in a good, if we
catch
put it,
a good wind.
If we put it in Adele's t-shirt cannon, it'd get there in no time. Are you kidding me? Boom, 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 boom. Anyway,
her like Martha May Grinch level.
It is like a crash course in like the past 2 weeks of memes, which is kind of fun. This Juicy Couture black terry cloth baby doll puff sleeve dress. This really wasn't doing that well. It had 5 legs. It sold for full price. For $50, and then she paid $34.99 in international shipping. 85 USD.
What was that? 116.
It was like $120 Canadian. Like,
I mean, she wanted it and she got it.
Good for her. That was really cute. Next, I have purse. This was a really cute little bag, kind of little Kate Spade dupe. Y2K bow stripe, a black faux leather mini crossbody. $20.
Nice.
Easy little sale. Easy queasy. Easy queasy. Easy peasy.
I'm feeling
Roger Peasy.
I'm feeling queasy.
I'm feeling, my tummy's upset because I'm getting nervous. Next, this was unfortunately kind of a little dud. It was this Laurel Birch horse tapestry top handle bag. So cute, the zipper was broken.
Oh, dang.
I know, it was really hard. It was like, the zipper was functional, but there wasn't like any kind of pull.
Oh.
And there wasn't
like
the little
clip?
like thing that you could like put a ring on it.
Oh, you'd have to just keep it open then.
Yeah. I said it worked, you just gotta finagle it. Listed it for $18, somebody bought it for $13.50. I make a little bit of money, somebody gets a new purse.
Yeah.
And she goes to a new home instead of the landfill. So everybody wins.
Moving on to Posh, again, the 10th through the 16th. So on the 10th, I had nothing at all.
I didn't have any either.
On the 11th, I had nothing at all.
I had 2. My first on the 11th is one of my bigger ones for the week. If you follow me on the internet and if you pay attention to the Vince hauls.
Hey, you watching us online right now. If you follow us on the internet.
If you do this again on a different one of these, you'll see this. Beautiful vintage Coach Bonnie Cashin. I wasn't 110% sure of like the year, age range to be specific, but it was this really fun little coin purse flap bag listed astronomically high at like $4.99. Somebody was like, hey, I'll send you $2.30. Sure. It was like $1. Like, I don't want to sit around and wait for this thing to sell for $500 when I have.
You probably got a steal though.
When I have $230 sitting right in front of me and I paid $1 for it.
She got a steal though.
I'm gonna take the money and recoup some of my honeymoon sufis.
Yeah,
absolutely. $188, and it was. I can see how much I paid for it. 49 cents. I paid 49 cents for this thing.
That's a steal.
$188.
Nice.
Next was a really adorable little bundle. This was an Airy Boyfriend long sleeve knit little sweater. This really cute mod cloth canary yellow fit and flare dress. And then one of my favorite things, this Disney 70s like bucket hat situation. Oh, yeah. So much fun. It sold for $75. I make $60. And that was it for my 11th.
On the 12th, I had one.
I had 2.
My only one was something I've had for like 2 years at this point. A Neen Bing side stripe logo straight high-rise jeans. They sold for $75, which is actually like a good amount for them to sell for, and I get $60, but I've had them for like 2 years. I was buying them back when I was buying like a bunch of a Neen Bing and Veronica Beard stuff, so a while ago.
I remember those things. I remember those packages coming door to door.
Before we were in the house.
We were. Yeah. Before we were in this house.
Yes, so not worth waiting that long. I would not do that again.
Okay, my first on the 12th was something else from the consignment store haul that I don't know if I actually showed. It was this Anthropologie smocked puff long sleeve little blouse, really good fall colors, really nice like transitional piece because it wasn't like a thin t-shirt material, but it wasn't like a thick like sweater knit. It was really nice. Sold new tags for $38. I make $30.40. My next in the 12th is another one of my bigger ones from this week. Gucci black rubber logo slides.
Made of rubber.
Just in case you didn't know, they're polyurethane.
Yeah.
Sold for $180. I did pay $50 for these because these shoes always sell for like around $150 to $180 for me. I have a white pair coming in if you are interested in those. I make $140. So like I make $100.
It was fast.
Easy.
On the 13th, I had 5.
I had 1.
So this is definitely my best sales day.
This is your pickup day.
It dropped right back off. So my first day was this Lafayette 148 cotton blend Tilson belted dress. This sold for $40. I get $32. That's kind of what I expect for Lafayette. If it's like an okay, nicer piece, I will still list it. You just can't expect anywhere near retail for Lafayette.
No.
Then I sold these J. Crew Ponte wide leg crop spring pants. These sold for $28 and I get $20.38. I'll usually only put the season in if I'm listing them right around the season. So like right now, sometimes I'm adding fall into titles, and do I remember to go back and take that out? No. So
no. That's okay.
Then I sold, this is my best sale of the week, Dolce & Gabbana Red 105 Crystals Embellished Sandals. These sold for $250. I get $200. I'm sure I paid close to $100 for them. So I basically doubled my money. These were super cute, and I think I did get them around the holiday season last year.
A Christmas shoe.
And also I knew that red was like going to be in for a while because it was in last year. And that's like one thing I've seen a little bit about fall is I think red is supposed to be really popular this season.
Oh, I think she's coming back.
So,
I also heard that I think skinny jeans are gonna come back.
I'll believe that when I read it.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry.
Then I sold the Lululemon Speed Up 4-inch high-rise shorts from the bins haul that just went up this past week for $35 and I get $28. Like I said, those are like the best condition Lulu that I have found in probably like 3 years. So I'm not surprised they sold quick. Then this was a really good sale. I sold this Reformation wool blended belted trench coat. This sold for $182 and I get $145.60. I think this cost me around like maybe $50.
That's a good deal.
The Reformation, though the brand itself doesn't like do nearly as good anymore, the coats.
I think the outerwear and some of the more substantial
do
pieces
quite well.
do
I've had like a trench by them that sold for like $250.
My one and only on the 13th, Burberry blue striped silk tie, $42. I make $30.
Nice.
Easy.
On a tie. On the 14th, I had one.
I had 5.
Wow.
Look at me go.
My only one on the 14th was this Ever Eve ASTR Tiger V-neck pullover sweater. I've sold this sweater quite a few times at this point. It's so freaking cute and so soft. Sold for $36. I get $28.80.
My first on the 14th, my first like 2 or 3 were like right away when I woke up in the morning, which was just like the birds are singing, the air is crisp, there's sails coming to me. It was a really wonderful feeling. First was this pair of Sorel black leather Joan of the Arctic wedge booties. These don't do as good for me. I live in Minnesota. I find these all the time. They're a little bit more of a bread and butter than I think like if you find them in some other states. $37. I paid $2 for these at the bins. I make $29.60. Next, good fall sale. This Athleta gray color block long sleeve cashmere duster sold for $75. Nice. I make $60. That was a bins find. This was a really interesting little kind of like mix into this whole like winter fall
You're welcome.
vibe. The Skechers something else, which I think they should bring that back. I think that's the Skechers that Urban Outfitters.
Boy, those are something else.
They should do Skechers something else. Woven straw, like Y2K platform sandals. These sold for $29. I make $22. And then my next on the 14th was this new Slate Swim, big swim brand. If you ever, it feels chintzy, but like all expensive swimwear, it feels like trash. But it was like $150 for these 2 pieces of fabric and some string. I'm not mad. Sold mine for $37. I make $29.60. My last on the 14th was this Y2K knit color block floral embroidered little vest.
Was that Christopher and Banks?
Yes, it was.
I remember that one.
I love vintage Christopher and Banks. This sold for $23. I make $18.40.
Then on the 15th, I only had one.
I had one as well.
But my one was 2 items, and it went to Miss Jackie.
Jackie.
So Jackie popped into my closet. And I called it. So I know that Jackie has fantastic taste, and I think I'm starting to understand
I love when we can
what
curate
Jackie
things for the
likes to
folks.
buy. So Jackie purchased this bundle of this Rag & Bone slubbed gauze cotton button blouse and this pair of Ever Eve Melinda wide leg linen blend pants. When I found those pants at the bins, the first thing I said to Ryan was,
immediately,
Jackie's gonna buy these, I just know it. And as soon as they were listed, I saw that Jackie put something in a bundle, and I was like,
yep,
I know what
here
that is.
we go.
So Jackie got
That's
these
fine.
for $55. I get $41.02. Thank you so much, Jackie. Living up to your wonderful taste, as per usual.
I actually had 2 on the 15th. I'm sorry. One of them was off Poshmark, but it was on 15th.
So you lied. You lied to everyone here.
I'm sorry for my irrepressible actions. I didn't mean it. My first on the 15th was a direct-to-consumer sale, which is wonderful. So thank you for doing this. It was the wonderful Miss Patricia. She's a bins buddy. She gives us tons of plants,
Yes.
which is so generous. And she adopted Bill's brother.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went over to pick up the plants,
So we're like,
in-laws.
yeah.
No.
Somehow
sure.
we're extended family.
Hugo's a joy. He is much bigger than ours. He's very precious. And she bought the cool pants from the Bins Hall. She sent me 35 buckaroos for them. I shipped it over to her neck of the woods. So Miss Patricia, thank you as always. And then my next and last on Poshmark for the 15th was this Allie Miles Lag and Look multicolor patterned top. Sold for $38. I make $30.40.
Nice. And on the 16th, I had none.
I had 2. My first on the 16th was this pair of Urban Outfitters BDG Stone Gray Distressed Sweatpants. Sold for $25 minus a shipping discount. I made it $17.02. My next and last on the 16th is this Pleasures Ear of Corn black
Lots of
short
corn.
sleeve. There is a lot of corn this week. It's fall.
It's fair time.
To wear this to a state fair
I
is
think all
like,
of these
is
things that
giving.
you've sold will be at some state fair somewhere in
Oh, I
this
hope
country.
so. I really hope so. Pleasures is like a little skateboard brand. They're like Urban Outfitters and like Nordstrom. $20. I got this in a clearance rack for like $8. Couldn't be better. I make 16.
Nice.
Perfect.
All right, so my gross for Poshmark was $701,
Mine was $8.54.
and my net for Posh was $560.80.
Mine was $683.20.
My net or my gross for eBay was $449.36,
$287.50.
and my net was $381.96.
Mine was $244.375.
I think we broke out pretty even if you
I think
added
we
both
did
of our
too.
sites together this week. So
I think we did too.
yeah, definitely could have been worse. I'm not complaining too
had a really
much,
good week.
but
I'm very happy.
I think once I get a little more focused and back into like sharing, caring, loving,
Pairing,
yes,
marrying.
setting offers and cross posting, I think that definitely will help because kind of left her in the dust this week. But
It's okay.
yeah.
It's okay.
Anyways, that's all that we have for you guys today. I think coming up this week, I haven't quite decided on the Tuesday video, but possibly some kind of thrift with me video. Ryan's pretty busy this week.
I teach this week.
So-
Not regular school. I have art classes.
Yeah, I was thinking that I might go to some
Great.
Goodwills and start hunting for some like fall finds at the regular Goodwills.
Fun. Do that.
So I might do that. And then coming up on Thursday will be a bins haul or maybe a Goodwill haul, some kind of haul, of course, as per usual. And again, Valentine's, Wednesday, second channel Friday, busy freaking week. So we will see ya when we see ya.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.